Wow, I got a big ass forehead when my hair's pulled back like that. Fuck. Um, Welcome to what is the first episode of the Mediterranean campaign. I don't know if I want to. Alright, so this is kind of the situation that I'm in. Do I want to play a historically accurate campaign, but way bigger in the Battle of the Atlantic by Yort? Shout out. Or do I want to do a less historically accurate, smaller campaign that is the Mediterranean? Really, what I want is just a bunch of naval battles, because in the past, it's been a lot of planes, which is it's fine, but I want to see my big boats firing at each other. Um, so we're gonna try this. We'll see how the ahistoricality of it suits me, and we'll go from there. So, following Italy's entry into the Second World War on 10th June 1940 and France's surrender on the 22nd of June, British Admiral Sir Andrew Cunningham's Mediterranean fleet at Alexandria in Egypt was outnumbered and surrounded by a largely hostile shore. Admiral Sir James Somerville's Force H was sent to Gibraltar to cover the western Mediterranean, filling the vacuum left by the Japanese. Not by the Japanese. I'm too Abdicom pilled. Left by the French after their surrender. The ensuing months will be critical. On the 1st of October 1940, the Italians are determined to throw the Royal Navy out of the Mediterranean, and it will be a close run battle. But the Italian forces are making the mistake of not concentrating on the destruction of Malta. The British are determined to defend Malta as best they can and hold on to Egypt. It will take courage and luck to succeed. The Allies must throw the Axis powers out of North Africa before concentrating on the elimination of Italy from the war. When North Africa is in Allied hands, then the invasion of Sicily is the next step, but the Axis will not make it easy and remain to be seen if the Allies have what it takes to succeed. Alright, we have some goals here. Italian forces, naval forces are dominating the Mediterranean and are attacking the island of Malta relentlessly. If the island is defeated, then the Axis power will truly claim the Mediterranean as its private lake. Interesting. Use Gibraltar as a forward base, and orders are to protect Malta at all costs, establish a strong port at Alexandria, and concentrate on control of North Africa. Only then can the Royal Navy and her allies crush the Axis navies in the Mediterranean. They will leave the soft underbelly exposed and herald Churchill's plan to invade southern Europe. You must take control of El Alamein, Tobruk, and Benghazi, Algiers and Bougie. I assume that's how you say that. Boogie. Tunis and Tripoli. Invade Sicily and take control of Palermo. Maintain control of Gibraltar and U.S. forces. I assume that's just this one down here. Malta and Alexandria. Mers al-Kabir. And build a rank 5 airfield in Palermo to achieve victory. What are our rules looking like? I don't know how. Oh, thank God. In Yort's campaign for Abdicom, it was like 14 days base, and then you get a ship back, and it was definitely brutal. Very fun campaign, but I'm ready for a little more lenience, if you will. So 5 days, and then one per destroyed region, so that's not too bad. We get 20 a week, and then we have per friendly location, per port rank, and per airfield rank. Okay, so if we get some of these neutral zones along the border, that should be good. Yeah, I think that's about it. So let me get chat up for all those chatters out there. I know how much you like to chat. Um, God damn, my forehead is so big when I have my hair pulled back. You like the mustache? Oh, let me do a quick check on game volume and so is desktop audio okay, desktop audio is fine. Oh wait, I want to be in War on the Sea. Yeah. So microphone audio looks good. Let me put in an AirPod. see what that's looking like. Well, I'll pull up the stream. I do have to charge my phone as well. But that will come here shortly. Let's unmute it. Gotta itch my nose a little bit. Alright, I don't think you can hear the game at all. That's that. So maybe we just have to turn up. We'll see. Alright. That seems good, right? I don't really care that much. Well, I do, but we're not in battle yet, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we have to take control. I'm assuming it's just all these North African. Algiers, Bougie, Tunis, and El Alamein. Can't imagine we're going to do anything with Greece. Is that Albania? Taranto. Where's like their main port? Oh, there's the level 5, yeah. So Venice. Vincenza. Anyway. Alright. So we have 2 different places we can create a task force. I apologize, my nose is very itchy. We can't do anything over here. Can't do anything over there. So let's go ahead and get a force ready. See, the thing is that I don't know what we're going to face just yet. 10, 10, 10. Where's our Lend-Lease? I gotta take this out. It's like vibrating my head. Where's our Lend-Lease destroyers? Or is that, I guess, what we got there, maybe? Alright, that's fine. Nothing just yet. So we have about a year and some change to pull some back. So, I mean, do we have like corvettes or anything in this? AO is an oiler, BC battle cruiser. How much is the hood? Oh, only 45, and it's 30 knots. All right. How much is a submarine? 10. I definitely like the idea of a submarine. I don't really know where to start just yet. Okay, so these are super low. But what do I have access to? I have access to 2 submarines. Both have a pretty dang short range of torpedoes, but that's okay. I don't even know what we're going to face just yet. So maybe let's make a cruiser force. I like cruisers. They're pretty dang quick. Do we have any fast battleships? No. 25, 28, 30, 33. It's funny that they're all the same. Like, why would I not get the incomparable? Inconceivable. And I think it has like 20-inch guns. Yeah, that's nuts. 36-second reload time, though, is pretty brutal. I don't think we're going to get one of those just yet. There's a lot of battleships, though. That's good. So there's really no corvettes or anything. It's just submarines, destroyers, light cruisers, heavy cruisers, battleships, carriers. Oh, here we go. Here's some destroyer escorts. Yeah. Okay, so we have some Lend-Lease. I think this is going to be our like sub-chasers. So should we start off with a couple of those? Let's start off with some Lend-Leasers. And I think we're just going to go down the line. Unless there's anybody that I really like. No. Alright, go down the line. I think we're going to do 2 per ASW group. Did I mute the game again? Is that why I'm not hearing anything? I think I might have. No? Oh, I muted my headset. I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright, so this can be ASW1. Because I have to imagine we're going to have some something or other going on over here. I don't even know where to kind of launch these guys to. So let's just send them over. We could actually pick up some troops over here. How many troops can they carry? Can they carry any? Yeah. So we can get 300 over to, like, Algiers. Just for fun. But for now, we're going to take them over to Mirza Al-Kabir. And then let's do the same over here. Where we're going to get ASW 2? Or should we give them, like, actual cool names? I don't know, we'll see. There we go, that's that loud-ass game, I know. So, I think, like, this is going to be a major choke point, obviously. This is going to be a major choke point, but I think we might want, like, a submarine or something there. And then we want to get something over here as well. So we have a ton of air. So let's just move these guys over here for now. And then I don't know if we want, like, our big boys. I don't know what else we're going to do. Okay, so we have DD, we have AO, battle cruisers obviously, and then we have light carriers. Which carries some swordfish. That's 80 though. For 20 more, I could get like a million planes. I don't even. Maybe let's set up some sort of air patrol, and then we will go from there. I think that's important. So let's get. We can have like a northern scout kind of coming up here. And then maybe kind of cross over this way and then come back. And then... Oh, wow. Okay, we have quite a bit, actually. I think we'll just do the same. We'll have a... Maybe, I mean, we might not want to stick so close to the shore. But I think for now, it's okay. We can always adapt. That's what we're all about here. So those are going to be our first two. Kind of this pocket is going to be searched. And then I think we certainly want something from Malta going out. Dang, 18 bow fighters? That's crazy. Dang, we got some... We have a courser? And a... What the... I forget. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. Oh my god. What a moron. Alright. Again, just getting everything set up. I mean, we might honestly want some of these guys. Oh my god. Look at that bomb load, though. If we put them with none. Holy! Alright. We'll keep it simple. Keep it sweet. I don't know how close we want to get to these guys just yet. So maybe, like, bang, bang, bang. Just to kind of keep an eye on what's nearby. What the freak? Yeah. And then let's do the same over here with the bow fighter. I think bow fighters are going to be our, like, lead scout aircraft. And we'll go up and over. And is there anywhere else? Not right now. Alright, that's why we send out the scouts first. Can I launch any more aircraft? Yes. Sick. Let's send one, and let's just go straight out. And then bring him back. And then you... I'm gonna run out of bow fighters before too long. You'll go straight out, like that. So that way we have that section covered, we have that section covered, and then we'll probably grab something for this corner. But I can't imagine too much is going to be happening over here. Yeah. Alright, so we have our first kind of contact. We can send out... Maybe let's send out some planes first. Oh, Jesus. What do we want to send out? So Spitfires can have some stuff. I think we'll send some out. Should we send out like 4? Let's send some out there as just kind of our escort and our scout. And then let's send out... God, that's a lot of bombs, dude. That's actually insane. Let's send out 6 for now. We don't want to, like, overwhelming firepower them just yet. We don't even know what's there. But we'll send them out with that. Yeah. Dang, this shit moves quick. Alright, we're going to ignore them. We're going to have them overshoot it just a little bit until our bombers can get in. And I think that should be... Maybe we'll pull them back just a skosh. Alright, let's make a save. This will be a Mediterranean. I think there's 2 R's in there. Yes, there are. Okay. Mediterranean campaign. I don't know. Can I do like an exclamation point now? So I'll just do a Mediterranean campaign. And then hopefully it should be at the top. Yeah, great. Okay. So, our first action. Oh wait, we should also get Malta going. Before our first action, we're gonna get everything set up. And then I'm gonna check my audio to see if it's any good. So you are gonna go, let's send you bang, 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 and then we'll do another rotation right after that one, which I don't think we can launch now. No. Alright, I'm going to put an AirPod in. We're going to start the battle, and I'm going to see how the audio sounds. I haven't paid my rent still. Remind me to do that. But we're going to see what it sounds like. So let me... My audio is pretty good. The microphone is... You can still hear the clicks, so I might have to turn up some stuff. Where's NVIDIA Broadcast? Sorry, this first episode is probably going to be a decent bit of me trying to dial in the settings. But, alright. I'm going to turn down the actual game audio and listen to myself. And then we're going to come into this battle. And hopefully do some damage. Let's see it. First battle of the campaign. And I also might make myself a little smaller. I'm a little large. I like that. Let's transition. It's a little... Alright. We have... I'm just going to keep talking a little bit. The game audio sounds pretty good, so it looks like we have... an Italian destroyer, and then what looks like an Italian light cruiser. We're coming up on them just fine. So let's... I want to come at them from the side, actually. And let's send these guys maybe over here. And then the Spits can just circle. I do also want... Let's form these guys up and then raise them to 5,000. I think that's good. I found in past campaigns the 5,000 range is kind of perfect for the battles. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're already turning. I think that is Lake Cruiser. The Italians. No, that's 2 stacks in the middle. Yeah, that's definitely it. Luigi de Savoia, Duce degli Abruzzi class. That's something. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna switch over. Now I'm just hearing the game and me. So our bombers are turning in. We're not going to waste any resources on this destroyer. The light cruiser is what we're most interested in. What a beautiful boat. Let's turn on F10. Now I'm just sitting here. Alright. Everybody's targeting him. Let's attack it. Oh wait, both. Both? Brother. There we go. Attack and then form up. And then these guys, I want to attack and then form up. Alright. We're watching what might be the first casualties of the Battle of the Med. Let's turn and watch as our bombers come in. God, that's cool. Holy shit. That's a lot of armament. These guys are coming in here soon, but I think we're going to see the first bombs hit before they arrive. Alright, 2 bombs. We'll take that for now. These bombs are dropping now. I mean, even at 5,000, I think just the drop ratio is just so high. I mean, yeah, look at that. Okay, I'll take 3 hits. All things considered. Let's see what our damage report is looking like. Critical and critical. So that, I mean, that is 3 1,000-pound bombs, so good for us. I love that sound. That's awesome. Alright, well, I mean, the first casualty of the Battle of the Mediterranean is the light cruiser Luca de Dudababa. We did it. Again, what a beautiful boat. I think I've been drawing some boats recently, and I think I might have to take inspiration from the Italians, because that's just a really nice ship. I mean, hey, I don't think we have to stick around, so let's retreat. Let's see if we can identify this one. Certainly a destroyer, if not a frigate, and I think that's it. The Leon class. So there's 13 of them. They have 8 5-inch guns. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. And then 8 Mark 15 torpedoes. Yeah, that's nuts. El Tigre Chino. The Duce d'Uno. The Duce d'Uno. Alright. Let's get out of here. I mean, man. Certainly not the way that the Italians wanted that to go. Starting off. So, good for me. Alright, let's get out of here. Again, damage report. We have sunk a light cruiser and we've gotten 2 points. Which is already half of what we have spent on ships. So. Let's RTB these guys. Maybe we'll have the Spitfires hang around for a little bit. And maybe let's get some sort of light cruiser force going. So what do we have access to? We have access to the Americans, the Australians, which the modified Leander is beautiful. I love it. It's a great ship. The British. Okay, just the Australian and the British. So, Dido class, classic, Leander class, less classic, but still pretty cool. Fiji and Belfast, and the Minotaur. Again, all 20. So, I mean, should we get a force of those just yet? They're all 31 knots. What's their fastest? Okay, Dido is actually pretty dang quick, but that's more of an AA. Something or other. Okay. I mean, we need something to at least go out there at the moment. So this has 9 6-inch guns. So let's get a Gambia. And then I don't know why this is using. I think this is the Sims, maybe? I'm not too sure. But let's get the Gambia. Let's get, what's their gun complement on that? I mean, yeah, these are both the same price. 6 4.7-inch guns or 4. And we have quite a few destroyers, so we can choose from. The British were not big on the 5-inchers. So let's go ahead and get, I want something with at least a 4.7. So let's get a La Forêt. And then let's switch it up. Let's come over and get, we could get a heavy cruiser to go alongside it. I just don't know. Let's start with this. Again, we're gonna need these ships for future operations. So let's just get them out into the ocean. We should also maybe start making our move towards Alexandria. And then let's launch our other Beaufighter Scout with rockets. And we'll go bang. So now we should have all those regions covered. Good. Bang, bang, bang. And these guys should just stay on forever. Bang, bang, bang. Awesome. Alright. This Beaufighter hasn't moved at all. Great, that's fine. And let's keep moving on. Alright, so it looks like that destroyer is leaving us. We could sick him after it, or I don't think we want to send in a swordfish. Y'all can have rockets and other stuff. Your torpedoes. Let's go with some rockets. I like a rocket attack on a destroyer. So we'll send 6 of them out there. They know they're gonna keep running, so let's just go ahead and send them out. Where's Al-Kabir, baby? All right. Tactical. I'm always tempted to make a save in case like the game corrupts. Then it also makes me more likely to save scum, which might not be the best. Alright. I was going to say, visibility is kind of terrible. But it's out there somewhere. So let's go ahead and drop to 1500. And then we'll set up our attack run. Oh yeah, I can see it off in the distance over there. She's cruising. So we have some different kind of formation. I like diamond. Diamond is a good formation. Keep it tight. We could also do line, but I think diamond for this is fine. And let's go on the attack, you know? I'm curious to see what these rockets can do. I have to imagine it's a pretty dang lightly armored vessel. Didn't even know that there were Russian ships here. I can't imagine their armor's anything. Oh, they did actually have some plate armor. See from the perspective of them. Oh man. Alright, get out of there. we shooting at them still, or are they? What are all those explosions? I mean, hey, I think that was pretty dang effective. Oh, I meant to have them all do that, but I think we might actually keep them low in case we need a gun run to finish her off. What are these guns? Why is it under like this tarp, or is it a sail? I don't know. It feels very strange. Are they not dual purpose? Oh, they're not. Interesting. So they only have their AA guns. Huh. It looks like the AA guns are only focused around the kind of the mast up here, or not the mast, the bridge. What are the thoughts? Should we go in for a? So it's a heavy. I mean, I think it would probably be good to just kill it if we can. So let's go in for a gun run. Just to see what happens. Because if we can eliminate two ships right off the bat, that would be certainly beneficial. Let me see what the audio is looking like. It sounds, I mean, pretty good. We'll see when they actually go in for the attack. I'm curious if they'll attack in formation. What? I don't know if that's what we want. But yeah, the broadside might be a little... Actually, let's slow her down to 200. And then we'll say attack, and everybody can kind of get into their formation. Lining up on her again. We'll do it from her perspective. The Leon. I mean, that's pretty. That's pretty devastating. Let's get him out of here. I don't think we want to risk another gun run. Try to save as many aircraft as I can. Alright, I'm gonna... Stream sounds good. That's always money. Let's hit the retreat button and let's 5x, see if they maybe burn out. I don't think they will, though. They're pretty... looking pretty resilient. Fires are out. Expanding onto the deck. She is just moving in circles. Flooding has gone down, but I mean those fires look pretty bad. Turn that off. Alright. I think she's good. So let's get out of here. Good job, you guys. I wish you did a little bit more, to be honest. We do have Dauntlesses, which could be interesting. We could also send a second strike. I don't know if we do rockets this time. Should we send 18 Spitfires after? Let's send 8. And we'll just drop them off at the same location. Which ship did we sink earlier? The Giuseppe Garibaldi. Alright. That sounds good. Encounter with Malta. Okay, so this is good. Again, I'm letting them come to us first. Because I'm curious what they have in store. So, let's get you out. And let's go bang, 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 because you're doing that. I think I actually want to change you to bang, 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 maybe? I know they just surveyed the same area. So you, and I think you, maybe? Yeah, I like kind of the overlap. Yeah, I like the overlap. I think it's fine. And I don't know why I just did that, because now we're not going to be able to send up aircraft anytime soon. So let's go with... You know, I want to let our boys go in for the attack, so... suspicions of a heavy cruiser and a destroyer at least. So that's no good for us. But, I mean... I assure you, we have our own boats. So let's get out... I mean, I haven't used any of these, so it's kind of a gamble on... Exeter, I know. Exeter, I'm very familiar with. So it's London, York, and country class, or in county class. We could get... Should we get the hood? That'd be nuts. Just rip the fucking hood out. It's only 45? That's nuts. How fast is it? 30 knots is pretty dang good. I'm kind of tempted to get the hood. That sounds fun. So it's 45 versus 30. Gosh, I just don't know. So there's supposedly 5 ships. So in a way, we'd be irresponsible to not get... Like, if we went into battle and there are actually 5 ships, and one of them's a heavy cruiser, and then, let's say, I mean, the other 3 are, like, light cruisers, and then the destroyer, will be so outgunned. So I think it would be irresponsible of us not to get the hood. Do they both have 15-inch guns? Oh, yeah. Alright, we're getting the hood. Let's get the hood, and then... So that's going to be like our main firepower, because the battleships are just too slow. At least these early ones. So they'll be in their own designated forces. Let's jump back. I don't know if we want a heavy as well. Again, would it be irresponsible of us not to? Worst case, we sell it back and then we get it in 5 days. So let's get... I mean, they're all the same exact price. So what is going to keep pace with the repulse? It's 31 knots. London would. There's 8 8-inch guns, 8 4-inch guns. Okay, so they're all the same except the York. Maybe the armor is different. Oh, this one also has planes. Okay, so we could do... I do really want the hood. And my main concern was that it didn't have an aircraft. But this one, county class... Yeah, let's get... Okay, I'm going back and forth. I know, I apologize. Let's do this. Let's do the hood. Let's do the Cornwall. And then let's get... Let's get 2 destroyers. 3 destroyers? Let's do 3 destroyers. Let's meet them with the same force. So let's go Codrington, and let's go... What is the battle even pack? 5 4.4-inch guns? Yeah, I like that. Why are we honking, bro? Alright, let's go that. And then, because I'm feeling dangerous, and by dangerous I mean cheaty, let's get a Lend-Lease. Yeah. Dude, there's just somebody fucking laying on the horn. It's 9:47. Get a life. Alright, let's do it. Let's change up our force here. Okay, this guy needs to fucking die or something. I don't know. and then I really hope that's not getting picked up. I don't think it is. I can't imagine it would be, but you never know. Alright. Anyway. So this is going to be our force. Let's call it... So the other ones are like ASW. Surface Force 1, SF1. I want to give them cool names, though, you know? SF1 is kind of lame. And then who had the Walry? You did. So let's have you launch a plane. I'll do one that just sits on top of SF1. And then we'll do a second that will go out to inspect what we have here. And then also we'll launch some aircraft from Malta. I don't think we want... I don't want to just, like, nuke whatever's out here with a bomber. I might have to pause the fucking stream and go downstairs. I don't know what is going on. Where they're just laying on the horn. But get a life, right? Should we send 8 bow fighters with torpedoes? That could be kind of fun. Or we could send a Corsair. Again, I want it to be like a good surface battle. But maybe we'll send them out and they'll sit on top of Surface Force 1. Oh, it looks like they're also sending up a something. Yeah, they're heading straight for Malta. We're gonna ignore until we get a little closer. This guy, I mean, honestly, yeah, just sit here. Because we know where they are. They're not going far. Oh, man. Our Spitfires missed them. That's too bad. What's the distance that we have between these two vessels? About 60 nautical miles, so... Alright, they are actually moving over to the side a little bit. We'll see. This could end in complete disaster, but this is probably where we'll end this one. So we have just overwhelming firepower with the Hood, with another heavy cruiser, and then 3 destroyers. Unless they have a battleship that I just don't know about, and we're about to get our shit rocked. But that's why we have the bow fighters mounted with torpedoes, ready to rock. Let's check out. I mean, look how pretty that is. We got the Hood. We got the County class back here, with those guns already turning. We have our little Lend-Lease baby, which can rip it at 37 knots, which is crazy. Let's turn off... Can I turn off preview? Enable preview, lock preview. I guess that's just the beauty of studio mode. We have our Codrington, or this is the battle class, okay. So it only has 5 guns? Yeah, 5 4.4s, and then it's an AA platform in the back, which is interesting. And then our Codrington. Alright. I'm not seeing anything directly ahead, but it seems like they do. Alright, they're way off in the distance over there. Yeah. Alright. Cease for now. Because they're still pretty damn far. Let's get all these guys... I guess let's actually send them off. Bang, bang. You guys can go bang, bang. And the Walrus, you need to get up and get high. What are we looking at over here? So it looks like another light cruiser. Another destroyer. So it looks like two Italian warships and a German warship. Walrus is such a funny looking aircraft, but I love it. Alright. So we are quite a ways out. Let's up our speed to 28 knots. maybe we can start firing... what's it called? Our spot rounds. You, I don't think are going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. Cornwall, on the other hand, you can also start firing spots. Just to see what's out there. Man, what a pretty boat that is. So yeah, these are all mounted with torpedoes. Should be 4 of them. They're lighting up our walrus over there, and I want to send the other one over there as well. Let's punch up the speed here a little bit. But my main concern is potentially losing my spotting aircraft, because that is probably what is giving us our targeting at the moment. But yeah, so that's definitely another, whatever it's called. It's that long name. They certainly don't like me being over here, so... They're landing a little short. We're all heading towards each other, which is good. Ooh, that one was actually really close. So what kind of guns does you have? Do you have? Forgive me. Those are looking pretty good, actually. This is a light cruiser. It's another one of these bad boys. It has 10 6-inch guns, which has a penetration of what? From a range of 21,000 yards, which we're about at, it can penetrate 2.1 inches. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's move y'all away a little bit, and then we'll put you in a holding pattern. These guys we can just put in a holding pattern now. Until they're ready to partake in the action. I do want to see if my ships can do anything first. They are firing pretty dang slow at the moment. Let's actually jump back and see what the hood's got going on. So it's 60%. We're closing pretty dang quick. That's crazy. Let's turn a little bit. Those shells are getting really close, actually. I want to try to cross their T if at all possible, because they're essentially broadsiding us. At least that light cruiser is. Okay, it looks like we took a hit there. Nothing to worry about. 2.1 inches of armor. I actually don't know what the armor on the hood is. 12 belt, 5. Jeez. So I mean, it's really only going to hit the superstructure. That's crazy. That armor's nuts. Do the Germans get the Bismarck? That would be nuts if we could see a little Mediterranean Bismarck hood action. What, the Germans don't get a single battleship? What? Or a heavy cruiser? What? What? I guess they're all in the Atlantic doing shit, but I would have figured that it would have at least given them something. Goodness, I don't know if we want to start just kind of giving them the business or not. What is the range on these guns? It's 31,000 yards, so I think we are safe to start giving them the business, both from the Cornwall and from the hood. And I think I do want to spread these guys out a little bit the next time. We could also rush some of the destroyers over to see if we can get off a torpedo attack, because right now they're just kind of in a supporting action. So maybe Codrington could pull off. Maybe try to take some heat as well. So let's do that. Let's send Codrington off on its own, 36. I mean, we could lay some smoke. That might be beneficial for her. How cool. Yeah, these guys are... Alright, let's pop it right on top. Like a fly in your ear. Let's see what that does for us. It doesn't look like we're getting really all that close with hits. Those are getting closer. I'm sure Codrington is now within range to do... I mean, what's the range on its guns? Yeah, so it can at least start firing. Probably HE? Can the battle follow suit, or no? Yes, the battle can also start firing. I don't want them just, like, ripping off shells, though. You know, I want it to try to be a little conservative. But are they going to be conservative is the question. Oh, okay, it looks like we got either some close hits or maybe even a hit. It doesn't look like they're smoking. I like that guy firing up at us. I think I told Codrington... No, it's just Firefall. Oh, yikes, okay. Codrington getting hit is a little bit more... Jesus Christ. Alright, that might not be the best idea. How long is our torpedo range? 14,000 yards. 15,000 yards, really. We could try to rip off some torpedoes. My only concern is that they're turning. Hey, dude, this guy's getting fucked up. What kind of jump would you need? I mean, is that the guy you're firing at? Because you should just be, like, just trading crazy salvos right now. Battle's also firing at it. Let's get the... Ooh, alright, we got a little fire going on. Let's get the Lend-Lease sending some shots over there. Alright, so she's starting to burn a little bit. We're throwing up smoke. We're also burning, though. Which is suboptimal. They really should give this thing a smaller name. Let's hit that F10. Alright, we got some good hits on the heavy cruiser. Or the light cruiser, my bad. Where's my map? There we go. Yeah, we're starting to get close to them. Oh, my Beaufort. Where are they leaving? I thought I guess I never actually told them to hang around. How's old Codrington doing at the moment? She's took a bit of a hit, but it looks like she's recovering pretty well. I didn't realize it had 2 targets. That would be sick if we could get a firing solution on the destroyer, on the cruiser. So let's try to turn her around. She'll be well within the firing arc. And I think we are within range. Oh no, they're just ripping them off. Okay. Honestly, these might be a little heavy. What kind of ammo consumption do we have? I don't know what our rounds... I guess we just don't get to know. We have to guess. Alright, but yeah, they're starting to hit them a little bit, which is good. Codrington is looking good. I think she's ready to fire torpedoes. Let's do a full spread, or should we only do, let's do a smaller spread. Let's do 2. And let's put them at, yeah, we're getting kind of beat up over here. So maybe we should do a full spread in case she goes down. Let's do a full spread at 5 degrees and send them. It's going to take a sec for them to get pulled over. Yeah, Those shells are starting to come in heavy. Our torpedoes are not launching. We have to turn. I really hope they're not stuck. That would be not the best. And I think once we get these torpedoes off, we'll disengage her, because she's getting just bodied right now. Alright, torpedoes are potentially in the water. Yep. Alright, full spread is in. Let's pull you out. And I think you've done your job. Get out of here. Let's turn these guys again. Codrington is all alone. I feel kind of bad for letting her just kind of go out there. But there is a fire on board the Luigi. And it looks like some pretty, I mean, not insignificant damage. Heavy and heavy. She is still firing rather proudly. Torpedoes are in the water again. I don't know if they'll actually do anything. Maybe we'll send this first group after this destroyer back here. Because they are rather engaged with her. It looks like she's completely stopped. So either we did something good or something bad happened. Dude, the sounds is just crazy. Very good job, whoever did that. Codrington is really, I think, just kind of taking the smoke at the moment. It looks like it's taking shots from both this destroyer and the cruiser. Then we're going to try to escape into our own smoke. Our damage, it's not the worst. We have quite a bit of flooding, actually. Our front magazine is on fire. We have no torpedoes left. So let's just try to pull her out as best we can. Her speed is cut down to 75%. That'll be okay. We do also have secondary batteries, I just realized. Which are not firing. Would you like to fire? Maybe AP? Maybe stars? No? Alright. What about Cornwall's secondary battery? I'm sure you want to get in on the action. Strange that the hood... Oh, the hood is firing. Okay. It's firing all of its secondaries and high explosive. We could probably switch this one to armor piercing if we jump back, will it? Oh, wow. I don't know what that was. I don't know if the gun just fired or if... Luigi is now dead stop in the water. Heavy and heavy. I think she might be done. I mean, it is quite the face-off here between a battle cruiser, a heavy cruiser, and 3 destroyers versus a light cruiser and 2 destroyers. I mean, look at all those shells just landing around the Luigi. We can probably pull this into narrow as well. And then Cornwall. Cornwall, you'll stay. You're still firing at Old 1. Which 1 isn't, I mean, even too bad. Codrington, how are you doing? Alright, well, we have 2 that are on fire and... 2 that are destroyed. And our magazine, our front magazine is on fire, so I'm really hoping we don't get a magazine explosion, but we very well could. Alright, fire is out, that's good. There are no more fires on board. I want to try to avoid manual fire as much as possible, because I used that a lot in my last campaign, and it is, I mean, exceptionally helpful, but I'd like kind of them to do the biz. I meant to, let's drop these guys down. 3 is burning. I don't know what ship is targeting 3. I don't think anybody is. Who's targeting 3? I don't know. Oh, they came back. Let's maybe have these guys come up and over and try to take out her. But for right now, we're going to swing around and try to get a torpedo attack in on this destroyer. Alright, Luigi is going down. Good job. And then let's get back into Vic formation. I guess I want them all to attack, but I want them to stay in formation. Alright, Luigi's going down. Let's switch priorities to Hood. You can take number 1. We're out of armor pierce, or out of high explosive. Cornwall, you do the same, but you do have high explosives, so let's start lighting her up with that. Jesus, Hood. Minor and minor? Strong ass destroyer. What the hell? Luigi, man. She fought well. She fought very, very well. Codrington was looking pretty bad, but she has recovered rather well. Oh! Oh no, those are our torpedoes. I was like, holy shit, they launched torpedoes. Who are you firing at? You're firing at 3, which is now pretty dang far away. And El John. You fire there. Really don't have any of that. And you fire there. Alright, all of them are firing at 3. Good. And it's probably safe to start bringing them a little closer in. Yeah, man, Luigi, I mean, dang. I'm really amazed that that only did nothing. Not really. These guys still have their torps up. Let's send them after this guy. Again, we'll drop them down to the deck. We could also go after him, but he is a little further, so it might actually be beneficial to try to hit him. Our torpedoes looks like they just ran right by him. How far can we zoom out in this mod? Okay, pretty dang far. I don't even see... Oh, there they go. Wow, how did you escape that? So they're coming in. And yeah, let's swing you in. I want all of you to attack. Form up. Hood's coming around. It's still firing on 1. Codrington, you can probably turn around and start firing if you feel so inclined. Or front gun. Oh, I guess they're... Why is the front destroyed? That shouldn't have happened. Looks like torpedoes are in the water. Looks like we might have 1 hit coming up, unless it runs deep. No, it looks like it's gonna run true. Alright, excellent. Right under the bridge. So it's now sitting at heavy and critical, good. I think she's probably cooked, if I had to guess. We could also do a gun run on one of these destroyers. Because I do have to go to bed here shortly. Codrington is wheeling around for its nemesis. And it is firing at full. I really don't know why those forward guns are disabled. Maybe just because this is taking damage or something? I don't know. Oh, wait, what are you firing at? Why are you firing at the Luigi? Everybody fire at this guy. Yeah. We don't have any torpedoes. That's the Luigi. Luigi's gone. She's under the water. The Savoia. Again, beautiful boat. It actually makes the water, like, shift. That's awesome. Three is looking a little rough. I have to imagine she'll be gone soon. The fucking hood being here is so... Oh, we don't even have our radar on. All of these have radar? Dude, good for the British. And I guess the Americans. Alright. We have a classification. That means that you are well within range. Just start ripping darts at them. Are you out of... Oh, okay. Yeah, just full tilt crank until they're in range, and then just start ripping them off. And you can even slow down. You could sit in front of them. Because it is... I think it's focused elsewhere. Yep, we're getting some good hits now. Is this a cruiser? Or is it a destroyer? It is a destroyer, okay. Literally says it on screen. I think what we might do is we might send the battle over full tilt to try and intervene with our good friend over here. Luigi, man. I feel bad. Oh, she has torpedoes, too. That's such a nice looking ship, man. Good for the Italians. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send these guys back for some ammo before too long. I mean, it's just coming right at her, and she's not firing, so I have to imagine that her forward guns are destroyed, at least. So, I mean, we can even drop it a little further, man. Go 12 knots, and just start ripping her apart. I mean, she's coming right at you, and she's not firing, so there's not really a reason not to. I'm assuming these back guns are still operational, but maybe they just can't get brought around. And then, how are you doing? Are you firing at anything anymore? Can you? Heavy, moderate, okay. Yeah, dude, Codrington. Codrington's back for revenge. Can't quite see it through the smoke. But, yeah, she's hungry. What's the walrus even seeing? Looks like we just got a big hit over there. Let's send one over there. Let's send you over here to investigate. Yeah, the Paolo is listing heavily to port. Fighters are leaving, that's okay. I mean, it's just sitting here. It's like, come to Papa. can't even see it anymore. Should we cut speed even further to 5 knots? Yeah, you can't see anything over there. It might just ram it. Maybe that's its goal. Alright, what are we firing at, everybody? All these guns are firing at the Paolo. Fire at this thing. Y'all are also firing at the Paolo. Fire at that thing. You're firing at that thing, good. You're out of ammo? Completely? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh my god, do I just have battle going in freaking circles? I do. That's so embarrassing. No ammunition? Oh my god. Alright, so these are really kind of one-pump chumps. Like, they just kind of jump in, they're gonna fire a little bit, and then they gotta leave. It's amazing that you only have one rangefinder. Who has two? Codrington? Alright, here we go. Paolo Emilio is going down after facing down the mighty guns of the old Codrington. So let's move to intercept our good friend down here. And we'll do a spot fire for her. And we'll kick up the speed a notch. But yeah, I mean, I don't think she's fired at anything in a little while either, so... Oh shit, it hit the bottom? That's crazy. I didn't think there was a bottom. Oh, lag. Alright, there you go. There you go, Hood. I assume that was the Hood. Let's pump her up a little bit, just to make sure that she gets over there. I cannot believe she is the mighty Paolo Emilio was brought down by the guns of the Codrington after it was forced to retreat. But she came back, man. She came back and fought well. Bye, Paolo Emilio. Brr. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with these forward guns. I guess they're just jammed because the front took some damage. Are you guys in? No, you're not. So let's swing out a little bit. I'm curious what this one is. It's certainly German. And it's a German destroyer. That. Oh, there we go. Type 1936. Is that not the Fletcher? So this thing is 5.5-inch guns, classic. No radar, no nothing. Come on. What are the Axis doing, man? They need, like, some radar. Flying right above it, making sure that it knows it is not safe in these waters. Oh, man. Let's get in. Let's take a closer look. I don't know what these plumes are. I don't know if it's firing... Oh, its guns are going straight up. Look at that. What? I don't think it should be able to do that. Yeah, these front guns are destroyed. These back ones, not so much. Old Codrington, man. She's getting 2 kills. At least. Well, she probably didn't take down our good friend, the Emilio. But the Emilio that now sits... Oh, that's such a just nice-looking boat. God damn. Alright, I don't think you have to be firing those big guns anymore. I think you're out of ammo. Oh no, you're good. Type 1936, you can fire your secondaries at her. Battle is completely out of ammunition, so it actually makes no sense for me to be sending our good friend after her. Let's punch it up and let's send her after Hood. You can, I mean, just hold on it. But I'm hoping that the Codrington is able to do what some of these other ships were not. The guns are still in range? Yes, good. Well, I mean, it's sitting at critical and heavy, so I can't imagine it'll be up for too much longer, especially after taking 2 torpedo hits, although the first one apparently did nothing. I think there's definitely still some lag, or maybe not lag, but some inconsistencies. The chicken is... Alright, we'll cut out until she, like, dies. Should we get closer? I don't want to lose the ability to fire at her, that was the issue. Maybe here, let's hold. Get closer, and then we'll just, like, we'll do the battleship drift. And just get right up against her. What's our sea state looking like? 5? I don't know anything about sea state. I assume, is it like 3 is average or something? I don't know. Alright, we're punching that distance closed. So I think we're going to try to get to about 3,000 and then we'll rip her around. And give her the beeswax. Not too much to say when we're just trying to get within distance. Alright, I think these guys... maybe y'all can all cease. The Codrington will take it from here. Alright, Codrington, let's slow her up. And let's start ripping her a new one. This thing does not have a very good turn. gong, gong. It's kind of funny that you can like trick the AI like that. It's like they're just so focused on the plane, they don't even care. Let's turn off her smoke, she doesn't need it anymore. He's probably just punching straight through. Excuse me. This is going much longer than I thought. I think this has been like a 40-minute battle. Alright. And that is it. The first naval engagement. I guess the first surface naval engagement of the war. Paolo Emilia is now at the bottom. And the Type 36 is rolling over. It's the Codrington, back from the dead. Spots her. Maybe that could be a good little screenshot type action. I mean, even that's like, can't really tell what's going on. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let's depart. Damage report. All 3 vessels sunk from the Axis with 4 command points gained. We have some minor damage to the Codrington, none on any of the other ships, so good job, boys. And then we'll mark that. I like to kind of do these little... I know that the whole thing is like the Battle of the Mediterranean, but these kind of smaller engagements, so... Let's say... I guess just action off Malta. Surface Force 1 consisting of 1 BC, 1 CA, and 3 DDs. Engage an Axis force of 1 CL and 2 DDs. All Axis vessels are sunk. And maybe I can keep like a tab of that, of what all the stuff consists of. But yeah, so that is our first major engagement. I think we'll immediately turn around and resupply. But yeah. Ooh, ASW's about to get something. Alright, we'll save that for later. We'll take a quick zoom out. Our current situation, not much has changed. We're only 14 hours into the first thing, so much more to look forward to. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a follow. And as always, we'll see you next time.